Okay, so that was Oh My God, the second opening song, and it was called. Sorry, let me get the name really quick. It's called Ishiwashi no Iro, The Color of Happiness by Yoko Ishida. Yes, this time I said it right. Okay, so since today's theme is romance, why don't we really briefly talk about the romance? Um, like I personally think romance is a nebulous thing with the curious property of being describable but not really definable. You know, um, like we won't milk with your head and try to suggest there's an ultimate definitive definition out there for the romance, and some people will try to do just that. That could come up with some tiny little definition, like romance is showing that you really care for someone with passion and all those warm energy. I don't even know what that means, but sure, it sounds good at first, but although draping your coat over a puddle and asking, someone is remembered to brush someone's teeth. Well, actually, nah. Actually, this is bad example. Anyway, but forget what I just said about the last sentence. But what I'm trying to say here is that romance can be that is very simple yet sincere subject that could make things cute and very what's the word, intrinsically something that's very intriguing. So sorry if that took quite a long time to think about the word, but like the past three song choices that I introduced, has this folk song music quality. Like it's also from like one of those Britain Celtic Isle area, like Irish and Scottish. I think those music are pretty romantic, I think, because it got the nice combination of this traditional Isle instruments called bagpipe, which is actually pretty powerful instrument. Originally, a lot of people there use it for the military drill, but it has its own color. The grand sound of this cliff hill island where this strong wave constantly hitting the shores of those Celtic Isles. But I think it's pretty amazing how this instrument can nail such beautiful sound. It's powerful, but it's not like punchy. And a lot of string instruments and such as guitar and obviously the fiddle, violins, cello, those are always the classic instruments that produce such quality sound that is in sound arrangement wise, it's comfortable to hear it. So that's why so many people are pleasant with those such string instruments, and that is one of the reasons why so many parents are obsessed with their kids to teach these kind of instruments. Anyway, romantic is a good stuff. The next song is gonna be called Shifting Sands by Synanthesia. These bands is also from UK, British area, And although this song is slightly different than the last three songs, but they have their own way to describe the romance. But I think it will be a good contrast that this, romance, where I describe it here as an aged romance, where it has this long history of, the passion and all those, interesting stuff. But it's reflect on and for the young hearts. And when I mean young hearts, for the young generation, and that's why I picked this band, Synanthesia. So please enjoy The Shifting Sands by Synanthesia.